I'm here for the competition. Yeah, will you join or will you chicken out? The rules are simple. Beat the 3 renowned masters by inking the best tattoo in the competition, and you get to pick between a cash prize and a unique tattoo from yours truly. Just don't ink something obscene, or your mother will knock your teeth out. Okay, I guess I'm ready. I've spoken to the only people that I could find. The man claps his hands loudly. I just noticed that it was a game save data error as well. The last save I did, god damn it. Nice, it's bravery all the way for this kid. However, agreeing to participate is only part of the deal. You'll also have to wait for the other masters to join us for the tournament. Let me tell you, no living man has any idea when that's gonna happen. I guess that's the remaining ones. As if by magic. Oh, speak of the devil, there they are. Go with them and I'll fetch the models. Prepare for the tournament. The crowd gathering for the spectacle leaves you slightly worried. Then you look over at your volunteer tattoo model. You can't figure out why you decided to enter this competition, but there's no going back now. After all, that's a pretty neat sky you got there, buddy. After all, is doodling on the walls of a bunker as a child really that different from permanently marking up a buff and probably violent man who wasn't warned about your complete lack of experience? You really hope the answer is no. I'm hoping. Our contestants today are ruling champion Dobrovid Rabinovich, experienced artist Hake Melusius, consummate professional Mikhail Laval, and the dark horse, the unknowable, the mystery inker. Masters, take your needles and may the most talented inker win. The battle of the Incas begins. The crowd falls deadly silent and focuses intently on the contestants. You give your opponents a quick once-over. I'm using my head torch to shine in their eyes so they stand less of a chance of winning. Mikhail Laval has begun sketching a wolf in a prison cell on his model's back. Hake Melusius is slowly mixing the ink he will use for his masterpiece. Dobrovid Rabinovich is still quietly assessing his model for the location of his tattoo. You swallow your anxiety as you turn your back to your man. You're not really sure where to start. Should I go for a chest to be like, big and bold? Or should I go for the model's back to, so that he stands less of a chance of killing me when he notices his shite? Because it'll take him longer, obviously. Inspect the model's body first. And carefully examine the poor stalker who agreed to become your guinea pig. He's a tough-looking dude. It's mostly shows in his thick and sculpted chest and arms. He has defects too, however. A crooked back he probably got from hauling heavy loot and a scarred and lumpy stomach. So is it better to try and... I'm not like great with tattoos in real life because I even have one. But is it better to try and use it to cover up something or on something that's already good? Let's try... Damn it. Thick and sculpted. Let's do a chest. You start working on the beauteous, rock-hard chest of your model until you're interrupted by crazed laughter. Hake Melusius' model is giggling as Hake's marker tickles the skin of his chest. You give your head a shake and try to focus. Now is the time to pick the theme of your piece. Austerity, intellect, and attention. Draw a huge rat in a hat. Draw a pretty church with golden crosses on top. A flaming heart. That would look pretty good in a chest. A demonic prisoner with horns and a pitchfork. I think flaming heart. I'm thinking that. You quickly and carefully ink a stylized burning human heart. The work is true perfection, but you don't have time to gaze lovingly at your amazing accomplishment as trying to draw in some secondary and background images. Looking good so far. You nod as you turn your back on... as you turn back on your stalker. I thought it was like turn your back on your stalker, implied that was my stalker. I'm like, he could stalk me any day. Add sexy mermaids, draw a weeping angel, and some fancy church bells. Occult symbols, bullet holes, and the always classy laughing fiery skulls. Matronly old woman. Crudely ink a bucket of fecal matter. Yeah, I'm not going to do that one. Let's add some occult symbols. Flaming heart. Yeah, flaming heart, fiery skulls, bullet holes. Yeah, the whole ensemble. With the tip of your yellowish tongue. Wait, why is my tongue yellowish? Anyway, poking out the side of your mouth, you study the awe-inspiring flaming heart and surround it with skulls, pentagrams, and as well as a few different political religious symbols. The work now looks rebellious and lively. Give them hell, my sweet summer child. Calm down, G.R.R. Martin. Whether the work is good or bad, you cannot tell, but it's definitely became more diverse. The one thing lacking now is a catchy phrase that captures the entire composition. After that, you'll only need to ink in the sketch. ink in the sketch with your needle. Right, don't cry for me, mama, up in frame. Bitches and snitches sleep in the ditches. Yeah, I'm going to put nothing but a bullet between the eyes can stop me. You're right, nothing but a bullet between the eyes can stop me. You're a real rebel at heart, as well as a probable enemy of the state if there was such a thing anymore. The words write themselves, and soon everything is ready. Now it's time to make a tattoo based on the lines of your sketch. Oh wow, what they lying? Yeah, you're up next, Alexander. Dip your needle into the ink mixture and get to work. Time moves slowly as your model quietly weeps from the pain. You discard one fountain pen cartridge after another, tortuously drawing the ideal tattoo from your imagination onto the model's flesh canvas one stab at a time. Lovely way of describing it. Your opponents, Oval and Rabinovich, do not spare you a single glance. Rabinovich actually seems to be in a trance. Where's the third one, you ask yourself, and discover the answer seconds later. Kind on the outside, but unfortunately rotten on the inside. That bloated bastard Hake Malusius darts in front of you and spits on your partially finished tattoo. Hastily wiping away his vile saliva, you lose most of your sketch, leaving with you no guide to finish your work. Oh, Papel, I'd be so clumsy. Papel, do forgive me. Yeah. Sucker punch the bastard. Continue working without the sketch. Your amazing attention to detail lets you find the slight traces of your former sketch. Following these 9 visible lines, you're able to finish that tattoo. Why did I need to wipe it? I guess I could have just dabbed at it, couldn't I? Anyway. Continue your work. Half an hour passes and your work is finally ready. Everything would have turned out much better if Malusius hadn't interfered. The soul-crushing thought of losing to this cheater won't leave you alone. Maybe you yourself should cheat against 1 or 2 of your remaining rivals to even out the odds, or will that lead to new, unforeseen problems? Look over your rivals. You give Mikhail Oval a quick glance. The man's eyes shine with wild paranoia as he constantly casts darts and looks back at you and Dobrovid Rabinovich. He's prepared to protect his work to the bitter end. In contrast, Dobrovid is completely mellow, working slowly and silently, enjoying the process. Occasionally he turns to dig around in his travel suitcase for a new needle or additional pellets of coal. I don't really want to sabotage them. I'd have sabotaged that Belen Malusius, but continue working without sabotaging. Time is kicking at your heels. You stab quicker and quicker, adding more and more details, and finish mopping at the aggravated patch of skin just in time to be deafened by a revolver blast not 2 feet from your left eardrum. You turn your head to see a stalker holding a smoking gun and realize this is the signal to end the competition. Okay, I thought I was really being interfered with just then. The shot still echoing in your ears and flakes of dry paint raining down on you from the ceiling when the tattoo master Denisic loudly begins his preamble to declaring the winner. Hours of hard work have passed, and what do we have as a result? From Mikhail Oval, an amazing Nazi wolf jumping on the militiaman in the prison cell with "Long live the thieves" written in blood on the wall. The wolf's not a Nazi, he's anti-communist. Applaud politely. Next we have this great forest scene inked on a living canvas by Hake Malusius, the important artist. Under the purdy trees is the axiom, freedom isn't free. It takes folks like you and me. Thank you, Hake, very inspirational. No, thank you. Shake your fist in Hake's direction. Doing more than that after the competition. Bitch. An amazing work by Dobrovid Rabinovich. An angel with otherworldly jokes carrying a grumpy stalker away from a dead city and into the embrace of his weeping mother. The masterpiece is signed with the phrase, "I return despite their efforts because I know you're waiting for me, mama." Oh, so good. Jesus, I'm about to weep like a little schoolgirl who dropped her ice cream cone. I love it when my work provokes genuine emotion in people. This is much more important to me than any prize or amazing victory. Applaud politely. Even before reviewing the tattoo itself, I must really compliment the kid in his choice of canvas. It's an ideal spot. Neither the scarred god nor the hunchback attracted the kid, or anyone else, I imagine. Instead, he picked the ripped chest. The decision alone put this contestant on the road to victory. Next, I'll look at the flaming heart you drew. Oh my, flawless. Such depth, so much detail. This kid has talent. You hear me, guys? But Master Dinisic, you say. What about the secondary details? Well, let's take a closer look. Quality isn't even the issue here. Of all the subjects you could have chosen, why the hell did you decide to combine a flaming heart with various weird symbols all around? It's like combining a fork with an electric outlet and then jamming them both into your butthole, for Christ's sake. I thought that looked pretty good. What else? Oh, that slogan of yours. Just listen to these words, people. Nothing but a bullet between the eyes can stop me. Take another look at the flaming heart. The message jives perfectly with the image. What's your verdict? My verdict is this. You're pretty good. Too good for a newbie, I'd say, but your work isn't fantastic. The best work today is that of Mikhail Oval. Great work, brother. Get over here. Crowd, flabbergasted by the naming of the champion, explodes into screams, applause, and cheers. As red like a boiled lobster, but with a smile stretching from ear to ear, Mikhail Oval performs a highly skilled backflip into the center of the improvised stage and bows to the happy crowd. You and the rest of the competitors are forgotten in seconds. You have nothing else to do but leave, thankful for the old master's kind words, but crushed by your loss. Accept defeat. Ah well. One thing though, I am gonna see what had happened, what that unique tattoo that you get is. So I'm gonna just quickly reload that, and we'll see what we get. Okay, so drawn that one, that one, that one. So it's literally the only thing I can either do is the bucket of fecal matter or a matronly old woman. I don't even know whether. How would that match better than the Weeping Angel and some fancy church bells? Or more than like bullet holes, occult symbols, and fiery skulls? Like, I don't really know much about them, but let's try that one then. No, nothing. But that's what I've done before, so that's all fine. Works perfectly. I don't understand why a matronly old woman would work, whereas like church bells doesn't. Weird. Okay, what's that? Oh, I didn't read actually. Now let's review the small details. Quality isn't too important in this category. The main thing is juxtaposition of the central image with the background stuff. In this case, it works perfectly, kid. The flaming heart is a perfect fit for a portrait of a matronly figure. Airtight. Okay, what's next? Yeah, the slogan. Slogan isn't a good fit. Why isn't the slogan a good fit now? Weird. Right, let's try that again. I don't know what to put. Because I've done that one and that one, so I might do Don't Cry For Me Mama, I've Been Framed, because there's a woman in it. It's probably either that one or that one. I can't imagine it's bitches and snitches sleep in the ditches. Alright, let's try that. Okay. Right, Don't Cry For Me Mama, I've Been Framed. Then take another look at the flaming heart. The message jives perfectly with the image. It does? Okay. So what's your verdict? I'll be honest, asking you to join the competition, I never imagined you'd be this talented. Actually, I was hoping you'd be terrible and give the crowd something to laugh about for weeks to come, but your perfect ink job has completely blown me away. What can I say that is not better said by the golden poetry that will forever mark the skin of your lucky model? Don't cry for me, mama, I've been framed indeed. There is nothing else to say, but don't cry for me, mama, I've been framed. Here's your prize, kid. 3,000 rubles. Got money, right? Or would you prefer an elite, one-of-a-kind tattoo instead? Angel wings. Yeah, you heard me right. Awesome angel wings spread across your shoulder blades. Money won't make me look like a tramp. Money's coming. I want something unique. Hit me up, old man. The old tattoo artist points to a chair and invites you to remove your garments. The winner has made his choice. Long live the winner. Long live the new master of ink. Prepare to receive your reward. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really agree with those choices. I'm not entirely sure, but obviously I'm not great with tattoos or anything like that. But I think themed ones would be better than just like completely random, like 3 separate ones, you know? Especially if you're doing sort of a scene piece. But the old man begins working his magic. Thousands of times Anita pricks your skin almost painlessly to generate your new mysterious tattoo. When the work is done, the tattoo master sets up 2 facing mirrors to allow you to see your own back. You observe the pretty angel wings with mixed feelings. Why so sad, lad? Go take a walk, champ. You'll quickly notice that these wings will actually make you feel lighter. Yeah, I mean it, because I'm that good. You slowly stand up and take a few hesitant steps. Maybe it's the power of suggestion, or maybe it's some unknown chemical property of the inky black ooze under your skin. But for whatever the reason, you do actually feel lighter on your feet. And thanks. What does that actually do? +1 dex. Damn. You know, I don't really want to go back on what I've already done, but as soon as that's a stat improvement, that's pretty damn high. And I don't really agree with the choice of tattoo stuff, to be honest. Like, how does a flaming heart match up with a picture of an old woman? A matronly old woman. I don't know whether that's common with stuff, but I'm assuming that my character would have known that better than me, seeing as he's got decent intellect, unlike myself. Yeah, I think I'll keep it, at least for now. Let's see, I'm close enough to the end of the game anyway, that's probably not going to make that much difference, especially because I immediately go down 1 dexterity by putting that on anyway. Yeah, so it's 6. Right, in that case, what else do I have to do? Oh, I thought I already handed that in. That's weird. Wait, I did hand that in. Serious old gentleman asked me to retrieve it back. Is it because I didn't find it? Oh no, it's not. Suddenly you're met by the detective whom Kurds, the unofficial leader of the Stalkers, asked you to solve the case of the woodpecker murders. The man looks tense, if not scared. There you are. Glad I didn't have to spend too much time looking for you. Did you walk all the way there from the Stalker base? What do you mean you're glad you didn't spend too much time looking for me? Okay, close to business, what happened? Jerky. Jerky is dead. Remember him? He was the one who found the previous victim, and now he's dead. The clues all showed was a woodpecker. Damn it, where's the corpse at? In the old department store. Seems like poor dumb Jerky wanted to take a walk around the city, but that was where the woodpecker was waiting for him. And we all told him that walking alone was a bad idea. When did it happen? Not too long ago, maybe just a few hours. Any suspects? The detective looks away. Just like always, all we got our assumptions. Care to share those assumptions with me? I believe our woodpecker has a helping hand. I know everyone thinks I'm at fault for sitting this case for so long, but let me tell you, nobody ever avoided me for so long and left so little clues unless he was working with a partner. Could be partners, or he might have information about the investigation. It's possible. I always thought the woodpecker would be a loner, but what if he has friends? I should reflect on that theory. And who found the body? Is he okay? The person who found the corpse was actually me. But don't you even dare make accusations. I trailed him because he was the suspect, you see. I lost him for half an hour, and that's when it happened. Lucky you, or unlucky? Yeah, I even thought that Woodpecker's playing with me somehow. Like he saw that I was following Jerky and decided to strike. I thought he knows everything about the investigation, and I don't think this is far-fetched. It completely matches his psychological profile. Except for the fact that he tortures victims. Would he have even had time to do that in half an hour? So what now? I called the boys and we dragged the corpse back to the metro station and believe that I saw everything noteworthy that was at the scene of the crime, but I might have missed something. I want you to take a walk around the old department store. Maybe you'll find something I missed. That's doubtful, but I'll try at least. What did you find at the scene? Nothing much. Blood, a footprint of standard old military issue boots that most stalkers wear. Other things around the side were basically garbage, but hey, this whole city's made of garbage. Which garbage is useful to the case is pretty hard to spot. And Jerky was tortured and now has a hole in his head, I'm betting? Yeah, that's true. The only thing I noticed is that Woodpecker was working fast this time around. Jerky's body had less signs of torture than the previous victims. Someone might have spooked the killer, like yourself, perhaps. What you plan to do now? Detective shrugs. I ponder on the details in the morgue. Maybe I get to a conclusion somehow. We'll see. It might be of help. Let's check the old department store, okay? Here it is. The detective shows you a certain building on your map and you store it away into your rucksack. Good luck. I'll go and inspect the corpse again. So is that just weird timing, or does that actually have something to do with me not having... No, because I still have the Morosco case mission. Okay. So it's got nothing to do with that. That's weird though. Is it the tattoo thing then? Is he one of the tattooists? Mikhail Oval is drawing some practice sketches. Seeing you, he puts his pencil away and gives you a nod. A new champion. Congratulations are in order, I suppose. Thank you. But why aren't you talking in criminal slang? Aren't you a badass thief or something? Nah, it's just my stage persona. People like romantic shit, like cool crime lords with hearts of gold. I enjoy it as well, but that doesn't mean I have to talk like an asshole all the time. Gunpowder. I hope you're not, you know, tattooing people with that. Interesting logic you got there. I won't bother you anymore, dude. Oh yeah, where is Mikhail, the little bitch? Not Mikhail, the other one. Hake. I think I can get more tattoos from this guy, can't I? Did they actually do anything else? Can't pass up the chance to get a nifty tattoo. You came to the right place. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. You're talking to the best tattoo artist in the West. Nobody does it like me. That's why I judge competitions instead of entering them. That's what interests you. One ink job costs 2,000 rubles and 3 jobs per person is my limit. I want to stay exclusive after all. Oh, sweet child of mine, do not dirty up your skin with disgusting prison tattoos. A man's body is his Congress of the Communist Party of the Soviet Union. Your duty is to keep it in the same state as when your creator, the mighty Lenin, fashioned it from clay and the tears of humble laborers. Where's your Lenin now? He's dead. But tattoos are forever. At least until your body decays, I guess. You close your eyes trying to remember the most appealing tattoos you've seen. From those you recall, you select a few you might want permanently inscribed on your body. You come up with 3 potential ink jobs right away. Then a 4th occurs to you, but you're not too sure about that one. What's the 4th? I want my belly to be covered with a huge pig-nosed rat and a crown with the word rat boy on it. I wonder whether they all give different effects then. Let's actually take, because obviously there are 4 and he says only 3 ink jobs for a person. I guess my wings count as 1. Let's have a look. Cool looking stars that near my clavicles. The man takes your money and gives you a mock frown. Oh, so you want to look like a pre-war master thief? Only they had such tats back in the day. But hey, I'm not judging you, poser. Take your clothes off. He steps to the waist while Denisich dips his silver needle in the puddle of ink and coal powder. He then begins stabbing the tattoo into your tender flesh. After a few hours of excruciating pain, you finally get up on your feet and look over the wonderfully done thief stars across your chest. Wait, I thought it was a... Oh yeah, clavicles, yeah. Now take a hike, will ya? The breeze will soothe your skin. The stale air of this damn dungeon will only aggravate it. Gain the ability stars tattoo. The fuck? Wow, -1 personality, plus 10 melee weapons and plus 15 gambling. Such stars in the shape of the wind rose on collarbones, usually worn by members of the criminal caste, and now by you too. Right, and... Ink me the word mama over my heart. The old man takes your money and smiles kindly. You're a true romantic, kid. I can't even bring myself to laugh at you, you big softy. Love for your mother is the purest feeling. Now strip, I'm gonna ink you up good. Take your shirt off and sit down next to the old master. He swiftly draws a natural looking heart right over your real heart, and by natural, I guess it does, yeah. And writes mama on it in a fancy script. Once the mock-up is ready, he grabs the tiny needle, dips it into a mixture of ink and coal dust and starts stabbing you in your tattoo. An eternity filled with torturous pricks and outraged tissue passes. Then the last painful flesh memorial to your mum is finished. You look over the perfectly made tattoo with glee. Go take a walk, kid. You lost a lot of blood, and then when you're passing out in my shop. Mother tattoo, what does this do? 5 martial arts and plus 5 speechcrafts. The word mother is tattooed right next to your heart. You're always ready to resolve a conflict diplomatically, but if it fails, then resolve it with your fists. For mum. Alright, and have I got a maximum of 3 then? Or can I? Oh no, I can get another one. Gonna need that before I do any work. I want you to tattoo the word atom right in the center of my chest. Don't ask why. The man counts your money and shoots you a suspicious glance. Why tattoo the name of a mythical organization on your body? Even if they were real, me and you would be fighting against them. They'd be nothing but pigs, worse than pre-war militia. Those government fuckers have no place in this world no more. Anyway, undress. I'm gonna ink you up good. Tattoo artist dips his needle in some ink mixed with coal powder and starts working on your new tattoo. Slowly but surely, the name of your beloved organization materializes in bold, bulky font. He then stylizes the A to look like a cartoon atom bomb and the O to depict a hydrogen atom. Don't know why you'd want something like that, but at least made it look pretty. Now go away and cool down for a bit. It's pretty cool actually if you know it's like hydrogen atoms and stuff like that. But I guess he is an old guy, so he probably had an education from before the apocalypse. Plus 5 automatic firearms and plus 5 stealth. Pretty nice actually. The only one I wouldn't want is the stars one because -1 personality is more than I can bear. And so that's 4 tattoos then. I'd probably go with the atom tattoo. He won't let me have another one, will he? I already told you I won't make more than 3 tats for you. Grandpa wants to stay exclusive and trendy. No means no then. Right, so let's see what the 4th tattoo was then. Can't pass up a chance to get a nifty tattoo. I want my belly to be covered with a huge pig-nosed rat and a crown with the word rat boy on it, which is definitely not great. The old man stares at you open-mouthed as if you're a crazy person. He still takes your money though. You sure? Nobody wants this label, especially in these parts. I want this tattoo because I'm a natural snitch. This way, people who would otherwise befriend me know who they're dealing with. Do you think, man? Have you ever heard of postmodern post-irony? Ink me up, man. Is this a type of fancy humor? Just don't blame me when someone takes his title literally. The tattoo artist pauses, giving you a little time to change your mind, and after that starts working. A few hours of pain pass, and now your stomach is forever defaced with an ugly rat head featuring a phallic pig nose. The vile creature sports a crooked crown with the words rat boy arcing across it. You should go for a walk now. Give the tattoo a chance to heal. If someone asks, please don't say inked you, okay? Could have just refused, man. Rat boy, just straight up -1 personality. It's rare that you show your chest to people, but even then, sometimes the tail of the rat boy shows itself under your collar. Yep, so the rat boy and the stars on I'm not going to have. Let's get the other ones tattooed, I guess. I didn't realise tattoos would be so good.